I'm more excited about this interview than anything that's happening in my career in the last 10 years.
Oh my God.
This is it. This is the defining moment for me. You know, most interviews you just come and go, but this is the one.
You've been on TV, radio, but actually,
but they're not like a podcast.
No, it's not like a podcast.
Proper. This is real. This is talking to the people.
It seems to me that when you read the book, it's quite filmic in a way. You kind of get a real impression of your family and what it was like growing up and being in the house in Liverpool, and everyone looked out for each other. You've described your mum, which I loved at the beginning, as close to a film star in looks as could be without actually being one. And it seems like your parents were real pillars of the Bishop household, weren't they?
Yeah, I remember. I would have been about 15, 16, and one of my mates' mum and dad were getting divorced, and I just thought, oh, what on earth's all that about? Because you just didn't do it. And that, I suppose, is endemic of a stronger sense of community, but also not in a negative way, but an accepting of your lot.
There's a lovely story that kind of brings your dad into the book really well, about the car lighter, which is really enchanting, I think. And you can imagine you as a little kid just being, which I can imagine you're probably quite cheeky. You're the youngest of 4.
I was cheeky?
I reckon so. I reckon there's that. And you broke the car lighter.
My dad had a whole range of cars that were basically rust heaps on wheels. You know, the cheap car that you can get and you can run for 6 months before you get another one. And one of the best car that he had was a Moscovich, which is a Russian car, which is just square. It is
Tank.
just, yeah. It's got nothing to do with comfort or anything. It's to do with getting from A to B. But one thing that he had in it, one luxury, was a lighter that he used to get in and press and light his cigarette when he drove, because that's what you did when you know. When I was a kid in the 70s and 80s, nobody was bothered about secondary smoke. Yeah. The kids sat in the car without seatbelts while the parents smoked. And he got out at Wavertree in Liverpool, and I was pressing it in and out, and just to see what it was like an idiot, because it used to be red hot. I went with my tongue to test how hot it was. Burnt my tongue, obviously, like it wouldn't take a genius to work out. Yeah. And then I kept on pressing it in and out because I loved the way it was automatically sprung out. And then when he got back in the car to drive, as he always did, he pressed it and it didn't come out, and then he pulled it and all the spring was all wound up. And
I can just imagine you.
It was clear that I broke it. And he just said to me, what happened? And I went, because I couldn't talk with a burnt tongue. And he knew it. And he just went, I like that.
It's a nice exchange more with your dad, because he didn't get annoyed with you. It was just that sort of lovely, I liked that. Why did you have to break it? You know? Yeah.